high-tech shit.
You ought to do that too, man.
I don't know.
You gotta hold it up, hold your hand up, man. That's all it is. You gotta hold your hand up. You gotta open your hand, hold it up, you get what you want, man. So that's what it is, people.
Yes, sir.
You see where we at? We're in the studio.
Yes, sir.
742 North Anderson Road, Rock Hill, South Carolina. I'm gonna plug my sponsor, Hunter's Hands. Man, he right here located at 742 North Anderson Road. Make sure you stop by, get you one of the massages, man. He help you with your energy, your balance, meditation, half off for all first-time guests on any service he got. You get 50% off. He got some specials on his memberships right now. So make sure you stop by 742 North Anderson Road. Check out Hunter's Hands. Tell him Mr. Dark I sent you, man. This is BROFAM, people.
BROFAM.
Brothers from another mother.
Brothers from another mother. We here.
Man, BROFAM is about family.
Yep.
It's about unity. It's about accountability.
We for the people.
We for the people. It's about love.
Self-love.
Self-love, self-care. It's about just really knowing who you are in God. We brothers in Christ.
All that.
You know, it's so much, man. It's so much to unpack when it comes down to BROFAM. But we really feel like God has given us a vision for not just us, but for the people. You know, and I feel like we're going to inspire, we're going to impact.
We already are.
You're right. We already doing it.
Yeah, we already doing that.
We already doing
I
it.
read you some text messages a little while ago.
Yeah.
It's already happening.
It's already happening, man.
Where we're going, God is already there.
Right.
Where we are headed, God is already there.
Our future is his past.
Yeah.
So, man, we are excited, man. And we talked about BROFAM like a year ago.
Yep.
You know, after I was revamping the podcast, after I broke away from what I was personally doing, and teamed up to start doing a podcast with another individual. And when that ended, we had to keep things going. So I called my brother, and you already know, when I said I needed him, he was here.
Yep.
Pulled up, and I had been thinking about what the brand or the title would be for what we were going to do moving forward. I wrote some stuff down, and the one that I went with was BROFAM. And when he pulled up, came in the office, I just slid the paper over to him. And
what'd I say?
You tell him, man, what you said. When you looked at it.
I looked at it and said, that's a movement.
Movement. We had a movement on our hands. It just wasn't a title.
Yeah.
So BROFAM is definitely a movement for the brothers, for the men out here. And then we also have a vision at some point, once us as men get to where we need to be, we have a vision to expand and go into CisFam with our beautiful queens out there, man. So be sisters from another mother, and we'll be able to kind of really have an impact on both sides. So that's what we are excited about as well, man. But either way, man, BROFAM is here.
Man,
BROFAM is here.
We are here, and it's crazy because when we went to church, was it 2 weeks ago?
Right, 2 weeks, yeah, about 2 weeks ago.
The pastor at Elevation was a man named Robert. He got up on that stage and he was introducing, he was talking about Pastor Stephen, and he introduced him as his brother from another mother. And that was just the confirmation, validation, because the Tuesday before that, God had lit the sky up when we had created the logo.
Yeah, blue and yellow.
He lit up the skyline. All the uptown buildings was literally the same color scheme as our logo. And then that Sunday at church, the pastor validated and was confirmation that brothers from another mother. Y'all will see it.
Absolutely, man.
See it. I'm excited.
Very excited, man. So, you know,
let's talk, man.
All right.
This is therapy now. It's time to get into the therapeutic side of this thing.
For sure, man.
What's on your heart, man? How does your heart feel today?
Well, today you already know, man. I was in a breaking point, you know, spiritually, because I chose this path of strengthening my life spiritually. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And learning that the most important areas of your life is, relationships,
Yeah.
spiritual, financial,
Right.
health, and it's about having intelligence in all of these areas: financial intelligence, spiritual intelligence, emotional intelligence, and definitely been focusing on the spiritual part of my life, man, and really having this walk of being led by the spirit
Right.
and not by my flesh or anything else. And in the past 24, 48 hours, man, it had me real messed up, bro. Like, today when I got to church, before I even got good in there, man, just listening. I don't even know if I was really listening to the worship team minister or nothing, man, but it was just I was emotional, man, back there in the back in tears.
Yeah.
And I just had a situation that transpired that had me just troubled in my spirit
Right.
and disturbed. So
Right.
what it is that I have come to a point where I'm realizing that I'm dealing with past trauma of feeling rejected and ignored
Mm.
when it comes down to people that I choose.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's people that choose me that, you know, I feel like almost it's like a given in a sense. Like it's certain, like, certain people that I feel like I expect it. But there's individuals that I may choose or I look at as someone I want in my life, but then it's like there's a different feeling on their end. And and then you feel like there's a miscommunication or
Yep.
you trying to figure out what's going on. and
Okay.
um and this could be,
A
and
miscommunication or no communication.
or no communication. And this could
Yeah.
be any type of relationship, people. It's like regardless of whatever it is. But it's just one of them things that I'm realizing for myself. And this kind of, I feel like this going back to me as a kid, man, being the youngest in my family and always being um, the person that, because when like you done been in situations, we all been in situations where you got a bunch of adults in the room, and if there's a baby in the room, that baby getting all the attention.
Facts.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's something
Yeah.
about babies for adults. So for me, being that kid coming up, I was always that one to get in that attention and always being loved on and loved on hard. So that's what I do. Um, I give people what I've gotten my whole life. I
Yeah.
love hard. I'm very attentive. I'm very considerate and loving. And for most cases, um, men like that get overlooked. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Okay.
So for me, it's been like this my whole life, but I'm realizing now that it's actually a trauma,
Right.
and I've been triggered by recent situations. And today, I was disappointed in myself for allowing that to put me in that place, feeling like that was something that had me down and out when all of the recent blessings
Right.
that I've been, having. So it's like for me to have God being present and blessing me in my life the way He has been doing, but at the same time, me worrying about certain individuals that I feel like is either rejecting me or ignoring me, even after there's things that I feel like I've done to either pour into them or be a blessing to them, however it goes.
Right.
And then I'm not getting that same thing in return. So,
Well,
you know,
all I can say is this, man. First and foremost, this is a safe space. We're gonna talk
yeah.
about it. You know what I'm saying? Um, God brought us here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Pastor spoke about being brought to a place. God brought us here, man.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? For me, being in the situation that I'm in, going through what I'm going through, you know the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, one of the labels that I got on me is being a heartbreaker.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Um, and that's a label that God is going to wash off of me because He brought me to this place. He bought me with a price. I was caught in a pattern, but now I'm being taught in this process. So just regurgitating what the pastor was speaking about 2 weeks ago. My words to you is I have been accepted, but I mishandled it. So it ain't even about being rejected. You got to look at it like you're really being protected.
Right. It's protection.
It's not rejection, it's protection.
You're
You're being protected from something.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you got that call or text or whatever it was to say, hey, this is what we doing, and you decided to make that journey, that trip. You know what I'm saying? That's what you decided to do. In that moment, you didn't think about God's protection. You could have kept doing what you was doing, but you decided to participate. And then in that moment, God was like, all right, I'm going to reveal something to you. It's probably going to break you down. It's probably going to shift your mood. It's going to shift your energy. But this is what you asked for because you decided to participate. So it's not rejection, it's protection. And the reason I recognize it is because somebody had to be protected from me. You get what I'm saying? Like there was literally somebody who had to be protected from me because of the energy that I carried. You know what I'm saying? The mishandling of the blessing. Somebody had to be protected from me. So that's why I recognize it, and I recognize your energy when I saw you in church, and I turned around, I saw you there. It was a blessing to see you there because I got that call last night.
Right,
You told me, hey man, I called you by accident. I was like, that wasn't no accident,
Nah,
bro.
it wouldn't.
You know what I'm saying?
It
That
wasn't
was
no
that was
accident
that
at
was you
all.
reaching out, like, yo, I need your help. But you just didn't say that. But I just felt it in my spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
but we gonna get into it.
Yeah,
and we're
man.
gonna continue the conversation, but we gotta pay some bills. Let's pay some bills first, man.
Absolutely, people. We're gonna continue this conversation